Well, how the doing, peeps, and welcome back to the channel. And this episode is kindly sponsored by Permajet. The reasons for this you'll find out later in the video, but for the time being, if you use Darren M10, you get 10% off all the papers at Permajet. And in this video, it's all about my favourite images of the year, as it's the in-between episode, in between Christmas and New Year. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So yeah, let's get into it. Hi then, peeps, and of course let's try and do it month by month or start of the year. So this one was Twisleton Scar, one of my favourite places in the Yorkshire Dales. Of course, Twisleton Scar, full of limestone, full of lone trees. It just happens I was up here because I just needed to get out, and this one, I think it sort of reflects my mood at the time. I was quite down in the dumps, quite depressed, because we've just been told we're getting made redundant after 22 years. The whole White House were getting made redundant, so I came to my favourite place in the Yorkshire Dales, which is this Twisleton Scar. And it was a dark and moody day, and the light just erupted at the right time. As you can see, a few light rays coming down, so yeah, the first image was Twisleton Scar. The next one, this is from my local nature reserve or reservoir, which is Ogden Water. And this you can actually take from the side of the path, which is what I did. The mist was rolling in, rolling out. The sun just came up to illuminate them trees on the right hand side. And this was February last year. So yeah, this is just a nice, lovely scene. So to get yourself out local, just go to your local nature reserve. But yeah, I just wish there were a duck or something on the left hand side of this one, but yeah, it sings to me peace and tranquility, does this one. So yeah, another one there. And then I think this is my favourite of the year, just because of the experience it was, and of course it's Charlie's tree. And I've actually nicknamed this Tree of Life. So yeah, the Aurora. I didn't take a lot of shots here. I might have taken 20, 25 shots of the Aurora and was here about 4 or 5 hours. I think it was just a mesmerising time. Probably in this selection of images, it's probably the only photo that I didn't actually take a video of. I think I did a time lapse. But yeah, I didn't actually do a video from here because I just wanted to go and experience what it was like. But getting this with the full corona, everything, and the rays just coming down, balancing the tree out as if everything was coming off the tree of life, so to speak. So yeah, and on this image, this has just been printed. There we go. This has just been printed on the Permajet titanium luster, as you can see there. And along with another print, there's going to be 2 print giveaways in this video. So if you stay till the end, I'll let you know how you can win that copy and another one, which I'll show you later on. So yeah, back to this one, Charlie's tree. We was sort of laid on his backs, just looking up, just experiencing the day. It was just mesmerising. So in the year coming up, if you get a chance to go try an Aurora, go to a dark place and try it. This was our first one this year, and thoroughly enjoyed it. Right, the next image. There were 7 of us. The original F7.1 gang all went to Holy Island and all around that way in the northeast. And we had a day out on the Farne Islands, and this was one of the birds, the Arctic tern. If you've been there, when you get off, they just start hover over you, defending the nests. All the nests are on the path, on the floor. But yeah, this one, I set it on high speed, fired about 20-30 shots off, couple of seconds, and just hoping I got one with the wings sprayed out, just like this. So yeah, for a wildlife image, to get into my top images of the year, so to speak, I'm very happy with this one. And talking of Holy Island, this one had to be in there, didn't it? the last day on Holy Island. The light lasted for about a minute. I just remember being on my hands and knees, knelt in thistles, everything. As you can see from that left-hand side, there's a thistle there. And yeah, the grass is coming up. I got quite low on this, just to get that fence breaking the horizon. And the grass is so it balanced the fence out. But yeah, it's one of these images that will sit with me for years to come, is this. And it has been printed as well. So the next one is a woodland image. A place where I took Bid D, a place where I scouted beforehand, and came across these. And this wasn't fog. This was light rain. And it was coming down. That stuff that wets you through. I mean, all rain wets you through, doesn't it? But this one in particular, it was just one of them days where the shield was on the bag. This was videoed as well, so the links will be on my back catalogue somewhere. So I'll click on there and you'll see what this place is like, because in dense fog, this place will be absolutely amazing. And it's probably one of my best woodland images ever, is this. So yeah, going on to the next one is a weekend away I had with the missus in the Lake District, and on the Monday we got on the weather apps, which are 90% wrong half the time, it gave out fog for Elter Water, and we were stopping at Coniston, so I dragged the missus up 5:30 in the morning, Elter Water for the fog. And of course it had to be a drone shot above the fog, the light rays coming through the trees, coldness on the right hand side, the bright sun warmth of the sunshine on the left hand side, and it was just the proper cloud inversion. Because obviously as a weekend warrior you don't really get a chance to shoot stuff like this when it happens on a Monday. It just happens I was there that day and just took the chance to go, and yeah, I was absolutely treated. And another one from the day, which was this. On the side of Elterwater, the fog was coming and going. It was drifting in between. The sun was coming up, and the giant panda, aka the cow, on the right hand side, just walked into the scene, and it was just begging to be taken, was this. I've got an image without the cow on the right hand side, but with the cow it just adds that little something. So yeah, it was just an opportunist shot with this, with the cow. Right, let's go on to the latter part of the year, and of course one from Glencoe and the Langner Bar House, and it's this one here, the pano. The light just broke through on the left hand side. The dew on the grasses on the left, and the bracken and everything that were dying off, and the heather, it just glistened all over. And it was probably one of the only mornings on the visit to Glencoe we had where we got some amazing light. This is part of the last series that's just been going on, so if you click on them you'll see this happen. It's probably the last one in Scotland. So yeah, it was quite epic this morning. And of course they'll say don't panic when it happens, but we always do. So panic station set in, and of course it had to be a pano. And staying with the theme of Scotland, this one is actually on just here on the wall here. When I walked up to this one, this was near the end of the video. The fog was just starting to lift, so it sort of revealed the mountain in the background. And as soon as I saw it, it had to be a square crop. I have got a wide angle version of this, taking some more trees on the left hand side, which is still very nice. But this one just screamed out a square crop. You can just see the jetty on the left hand side on this one as well, and then the trees sort of bending round and over. But yeah, this is one of I think it's my number 2 image of the year, is this. The number 1 obviously has got to be Charlie's tree, just because of the experience of being there with that one. So yeah, let's go on to another one. The next one is from a place probably on the last video, and it's going to be a location where the Photo Peeps Facebook group will be meeting up I think it's the 31st of March next year. So if you are interested in meeting up with like-minded photographers who just want to get out and explore, I'll leave the link below to that. But this one is quite a famous place, but a shot that I've never seen before, and it's this one. This is from Brimham Rocks. Obviously the tree more or less just off centre there is quite a famous tree coming out of the rock which everyone shoots. Well, you know me, I like something different, and I try something different with this, because if you haven't seen the last video, this is from there, and it's shot with a 10mm fisheye lens. The crevice I'm in is very tiny. I could just get myself in there, and obviously it makes everything look a lot bigger than what it actually is, and gives you this curved effect going round. So yeah, I'd say check out that latest video, because we got treated some quite nice clouds at first, but then obviously the blue skies came in, but the compositions were endless with the fisheye. So yeah, if you are coming to the meetup, bring a wide angle and you'll absolutely love it. So right, let's go on to this one. This one was an opportunity shot, and from the Lake District. Back end of the Lake District, me and Big D, we'd met with Daniel Bennett Photography in the morning. Nothing quite happened likewise, so me and Big D decided to go for a walk. And we were actually sat on a bench at Loughrig Tarn, just watching the clouds go by and everything. We saw the light come out, and we just patiently waited for a break in the clouds, and this was it. I have got this on the other wall on the landing, and this is, yeah, for an opportunity shot, sat on his backside, having a drink. We couldn't get any better than this, and this was about 300mm on the Tamron 50 to 400. But I'll just say, just keep your lens out with you when you're walking around and there's mist and everything, because opportunities just arise all over. As you can see from this one, it's just, yeah, just peeking through the fog and the mist, just rolling round. And it just screams to me, Lake District does this. Well, it could be anywhere, couldn't it really? But yeah, but this one again, it's the conditions. Most of these are all conditions related. Get the conditions, and then just look for compositions, and yeah, this comes out. So going on to the next image, we didn't have one aurora last year. We had two absolute beauties, and the next one is from Winskill Stones. And as you can see from this one, this was near the end of the night, because it's not actually the lone tree that everyone normally shoots. This is from the path leading down. And the only reason we were here, we'd left the normal tree, walked back up the road, put the kettle on in the van, got another message through saying there was going to be another aurora burst coming through in about 5-10 minutes. So as we're walking down, the corona just erupted. And this was a shot, taking that fence on the right hand side, leading all the way down, the tree on the left, and yeah, bang on 20mm, and the colours just absolutely popped. And I have had to desaturate this as well. As with the Charlie's Tree one, I've had to desaturate it just because the colours look so false otherwise. But another one you could see with the naked eye. But yeah, if the auroras come out again for next year, like I said before, just find the dark place and just go give it a go. Because, yeah, I mean, two of these in my top 10 of the year, well, top 10, top 12 of the year. It's been a special year as this for these auroras. And probably the final one is the puffin. Another one from the Farne Islands. I've always wanted a puffin shot. One with the, obviously we got a couple with the little sardines and stuff, the little fish in the mouth and stuff like that, which is a classic shot. But when I saw this one, sat on a dark rock with the light coming through, I knew what I wanted to do with it, and perseverance, it worked. And another one that's printed on a 16x16 square, and it prints absolutely lovely. And that print is on the oyster. It's on the Oyster 271 by Permajet. So yeah. Anyway, going back to the prints. Another one. This is going to be from an upcoming video later in the new year. This is the leading line, the Great Wall, and this is on the burrito paper. So a nice textured matte paper is that one. So there's going to be 2 prints going, and all I want you to do is comment below, out of the images I've shown you, which is your favourite. Which is your favourite of the year. And if you are interested in any paper from Permajet, I'll leave the link below and use the code DarrenM10 to get 10% off all the papers. Don't include test packs, but the normal papers. And to be honest, it's absolutely fantastic. If you're not sure what to get, I purchased the A2 version of the Oyster. As you can see, it's quite large because I've just changed printers. I've just moved up to A2. The Oyster 271. That is a great all-round print paper. And these 2 images at the back of me are actually on that Oyster. So it does black and white, great, and actually does. This one is absolutely fantastic, to be honest. So yeah, so if you want to win any of these 2, so these 2 prints will be going to one lucky person or 2 lucky people, because one person won't get both. You'll get either this one or the Charlie's Tree one. So yeah, all you need to do is comment below, out of the images I've shown you today, what's your favourite of the year. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this, please give the old thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. And the print giveaway is just a massive thank you to all the subscribers and all the comments that I get. It's very much appreciated. Both these prints are A3, so they are quite decent sized prints. So yeah, comment below, and don't forget, use DarrenM10 if you want any papers off Permajet, and I'll see you in the new year. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and in the new year we start in the Lake District. So yeah, a few videos from the Lake District with a few friends, so I'll see you then. Bye for now.